right, just checking OBS, making sure we got this going. We're going. Here we go, here we go. I'm gonna try to put a poll on YouTube. I think this will work. Yes, landing rate. All right, just checking OBS, making sure we got this going. We're going. Mute that. Alright, I got the landing rate poll in there. Alright, it's in there. I'll end it later on. Welcome to Boston. This is one of my favorite spots when I'm driving into the airport. So I wanted to take kind of a ride here. Many a time I go by here, and when you get to this spot right here, actually it's kind of the first time you see planes. You can see something rocket shipping off 22 left and 22 right. We are on Vatsim tonight. I am going to go ahead and pop us over onto the ramp and into the flight deck. We have an active AOC flight plan uplink. I need to grab the Phoenix. Deal here. Import so we can get loaded. We are loaded with the simulator. Let's bring the brightness. You can't do the brightness here. Reboot FB, custom settings, yada yada yada. Okay. All right. It says departing somehow. Re-import from SimBrief. Yes, re-import now. My parking brake's on, right? Yeah, parking brake's on. I don't know why it says we're departing. Mass imbalance. We're gonna load the aircraft. I'm gonna do a fast time for the load. I already got clearance. A squawk of 1410. SOX 6, SOX buzzard say Podge 3 for Kennedy. Let's take this down a notch. And let's do the flight plan first. 1410. On Tara above. Good to go there. Let's get some lights configured. Take this down a notch. Take this down a notch. Ooh, those displays are bright. I like to have a little bit of that one on. Get these configured. I promise I will put up the chat in short order. Just give me a minute, guys, to get situated. And you can see people walking inside in Logan. This guy's doing the paces, so we know it's going to be 5,000. So I'm going to go ahead and set that 5,000 on the SOX. We are refueling. Just get a text from a buddy. Let me get the chat going on my phone. How much fuel are we supposed to have? 12,518. 12,520. Yeah, okay, so we're good there. Company message, so we get a load sheet. Seatbelts can come on. Let's come on down here and do the thing. Cruising 220. Cost index of 45, and we're Delta 1035. 1035. Set. Flight plan. Boston's going to be 22 right. And SOX 6. We'll go over the charts before we depart. SOX 6, SOX buzzard, direct Sandy Point. And RNAV 13 left should be this one. Parch 3, Sandy Point, Assault. I'm going to put in Covier for now. I want to actually check that RNAV for a second. I want to check this. You can see the TCAS is going bananas here. Yeah. Yeah, so Assault. So we'll be on that heading. So that's the original JetBlue situation there. So they'll vector us long before that. So we're good to go there. Rad navs. Let's put in Boston on both sides. I do have failures on, so fingers crossed nothing happens that we got to come back. If we do have to come back, we will be underneath the landing weight, because this is such a short flight, and I'm using a -6 on the configs here. Why does it say departing? If you go in, you can't go into slew mode with the Phoenix. Just keep that in mind in the back of people's head. D8us. We got an Alpha 254 Zulu. Okay, 260 at 10. 22 right, 22 left. 5G 1714 2994. Winds uplinked. Let's take a look at the load sheet. The initial. And we'll go ahead and accept 123. This plane's like a feather. 123 point nothing. 30 point nothing. And then we have a dispatch release of, seriously? What's happening here? There we go. So we'll do this first and then see if it works. So our dispatch release, sorry guys, I still haven't put up the chat yet. Let me get a second here. My channel. Make sure you get into that landing pole. I can't see the landing pole actually, but it's in there, I think. Dispatch release 3-0. And 3-2 for the alternate coming back to Boston. Nothing on the route reserve, and the block was 12.5. 500 for the taxi. We're at the Alpha gates. Yeah, 5,000, 4.6. That's about right for an A320. See, it doesn't work. It doesn't let you go to Navigraph for whatever reason. So we'll sync the route. Boston, we got the SOC 6. We know we're going to be going right turn to TJ. Let's do airport info. Parking gates, because I'm not used to coming out of here, so I want to just check. So I guess we'll push to spot 4 Kilo. And then there's Kilo Echo. Okay. So we'll check that. We'll check those again. Departure for the SOC 6. There we go. Boarding's complete. Fueling's complete. Let's go ahead and pop the fuel pumps on. There we go. All set there. Just checking that the fuel is balanced. The pumps are on. Good to go. Seatbelts are on. Doors closing up. We might as well go ahead and turn the interior lights off. We'll turn that down. 1410. We need 21.9. And then we're going to need 28.8 for tower. And then we'll need 33-0 for departure. Assuming that these guys are staying awake with Sheet, because she's on all night tonight. If we come back, it'll be 2-2 left, or I might ask for 1-5 left. Yeah, I'll probably ask for 2-2 left. Kennedy, we're going to be arriving on the Parch 3. And then the approach, I don't even think we have that chart in here, to be honest with you.
1324, cross runway 15 left on November. Monitor tower 128, has a great one.
Yeah, so we don't actually have this chart. We have the Covier. This is a new one. There's no RNP for 13 left. Yes. 22. 4 right. 13 right. Oh, that's 13 right. I want 13 left. 4. Oh no. No, wrong chart. There should be an RNP for this, but there doesn't appear to be. But we'll probably ask for the Parkway Visual, so come over here.
Aircraft calling Boston ground, does nothing but static. Freight American 14,
we can fly in over Canarsie.
143, monitor, correction, crossing the 15 left on November, monitor tower 1.8.
Yeah, I don't know. I got the old school one, but as soon as he clears us to assault, we're good. Alright, so back to plan mode. Back to arc mode. Do that.
American 143 Boston ground, crossing the 15 left on November, monitor Boston tower 1.8. Have a great one.
Let's pop the APU. What's going on up there?
American 143, do not contact the tower, just switch their frequency and listen, he will call you.
Okay, she came on. There's a little delay with the APU there. 1000,
Delta 399 heavy, cross runway 15 left on November, monitor Boston tower 1.8. Have a great one.
Elvars or what?
November, Wolf monitor tower 128.8. Thanks for service. First, and next up, we apologize.
Firing up the APU and then we will get underway. I want the ground charts up. Airport info. So coming out on a kilo, and we have information alpha.
Aircraft calling ground, still static.
And what the hell are we on? Alpha 3. Boston ground, good evening. It's Delta 1035 Alpha 3 with Alpha for push.
Delta 1035 Boston ground, hello, push America, your discretion advised, short of kilo, ready for taxi.
Okay, we'll call you coming out short of kilo. And just for planning purposes, not used to these gates, you want us to call you short of kilo coming out, like kilo coming outbound, like kilo crossing Alpha, or just when we get pushed off?
Just short of when kilo begins.
Okay, roger that, thanks. Alright, so short of kilo beginning, which is going to mean for us. So we'll push spot 5.
Still hearing someone with nothing but static. Check your mic, make sure it's not
APU's available. We got a company message. Bleed's coming on. We got the finalized load sheet. Let's check. It'd be nice if they did some variations. Oh, revisions. Here we go.
Crossing ground, good evening.
600 pounds extra. 123.6.
Echo 2 with Alpha, ready for push.
Delta 4720 Boston ground, push by your discretion advised, ready for taxi.
Load advised for taxi, Delta 4720.
And 12.5 is good.
How do we sound now?
All right, let's run the performance numbers.
American 254 heavy, Boston ground, hello.
Sorry about that, we had our mic muted. We have information Alpha at Alpha 17, ready for push and start.
American 254 heavy, push back on the ramp, your discretion advised for the kilo, ready for taxi.
And I'm going to start the push so this guy doesn't get in front of us. Ground services, I'm going to pull the GPU, pull the chocks and cones, pull the...
Yeah, I probably should have said check your mic, make sure it's not muted. I tend to do that every single time, but I forgot to.
Jetway's already gone.
Boston ground, JetBlue 36 on kilo.
31, 35, 35, 1 down, 5. Flex, always flex 68.
JetBlue 36 Boston ground, welcome to Boston. Taxi to the gate via Kilo Alpha, have a great one.
Alpha to the gate, JetBlue 36.
So it's 1 down, 5.
Delta 452, cross runway 15 left on November, monitor
Flexing
Boston Tower 1.8, have a great one.
Cross 25 left on
31,
November,
35,
monitor
35.
tower.
We should be like a rocket ship tonight. And I gotta take a whiz bang before I take off. This is a 1500 foot acceleration, so we gotta change that. Not here, 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 and here. Okay. Save default for that livery. Okay, ground services. Okay. Alright. Beacon's coming on. Make sure those doors get armed. And we're gonna go 1 FD2. We got flight directives, we're good. Close arms, parking brakes release, you are clear to push. So it's gonna be straight back to start. And then we will swing this way. It just looks too bright, almost. Like, it's too yellow. Hey, there's the Ted William. I sit in traffic right here a lot. I come right down this road right here. I sit in a lot of traffic there. Back it up a little bit more. But I've also come up this road, dropping people off the airport and seen them pushing back right here. I also came out of Southwest, out of A320-214 one time. That was pretty cool. Alright, so ignition mode to ignition. God, this pushback is terrible. I wish you could yank you forward. I don't know why they seem to send out another tug. Like, he's disconnecting. All right, we're going to start engine number 1. I'll leave you guys with a nice view of the city while we start engine 1, and I take a leak. Alright. Engine number 1 still coming up, but we got bleeds for both. Turn that down a little bit. Wait for the available light. Alright, let's start engine number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome aboard to Delta Flight 1035. We'll be dimming the cabin lights for takeoff. That's pretty cool. I mean, I go literally, like, I've sit in traffic here and I've watched them push planes. That's pretty cool. Happy about that. Why does it seem like we have a landing light on? We don't. We do not. What we can do is put these to about 11 o'clock to get some captain only for now. We're good there. Let's turn that down just a touch. Guys, if you would in the chat, let me know how the frames are tonight. I'm showing 27. It feels like more than that. Waiting for that available. The EGT takes a while to spin up. It's supposed to be 256, right? See, look at that. It's burning 920. Look at the fuel differential. Engine's available. Bleed shut. After start items. Anti-ice is not required. APU's coming off. Rudder trim is zeroed. We're going flap 1. And the ECAM status is checked. Flight controls down a half.
Boston ground, Southwest 4498.
Southwest
We'll full up,
4498, Boston ground.
full down, neutral.
Boston ground,
Full
Southwest
left,
4498. I
full
know
right,
push is
neutral.
PD here in the U.S., but are
Seriously?
we going to be okay to push onto taxi line Echo to the, I
Rudder
believe,
left,
spot Bravo 2?
rudder right.
I got to double check that.
Neutral.
And Southwest 4498. Generally, if you're going to push into the ramp, tax pushback will generally be at your discretion, but we're generally going to want you to call for pushback anyways. But your pushback onto Echo is approved. Advise ready for taxi.
All right, I appreciate the clarification. We'll push to Bravo 12 and we'll call you ready. Southwest 4498.
Seriously? Twice? Delta 1035, short of kilo.
Delta 1035 Boston ground, runway 22 right, taxi via Kilo Bravo November. Cross runway 15 right, hold short, runway 15 left.
Okay, so Kilo, Bravo, November. Cross 15 right, hold short 15 left. And can I swing around this 7-8 that just spawned in the taxiway, or is he in sequence in front of me here?
And Delta 1035, you're still on the ramp there. He's also on the ramp, so you can maneuver as necessary on the ramp. Just going Kilo.
Okay, yeah, there's three lanes here. Just wanted to double check. All right, so
American 254, we're ready for taxi behind the Delta. We had a little hiccup with the stem, but we're back now.
An American 264 Heavy Boston ground, taxi behind the Delta. Runway 22 right, taxi via Kilo Bravo November, cross runway 15 right, hold short, runway 15 left.
All right, Kilo Bravo November, cross 15 right, hold at
Kilo
15
is this
left,
one.
and 22 right, American 254 Heavy.
And what did I forget? The taxi light. All right. Interesting that they would use Kilo because...
Boston ground, Delta 4720, ready to taxi, 22 right with Alpha.
Delta 4720 Boston, ground runway 22 right, taxi via Alpha 1 Bravo November, cross runway 15 right, hold short runway 15 left.
Kilo Bravo November, cross
Taxi
15 right.
22 right,
hold
via
short.
Alpha 1 Bravo November, crossing 15 right, holding short 15 left, Delta 4720.
Outstanding, VLK. Thank you for the frame hit. And let's do the before takeoff checklist as we roll out Kilo. Flaps are 1 planned, 1 selected, and 1 indicated. V speeds and flex temp, we got 31, 35, 35. Flex in 68 for a takeoff weight of 135.5. Flight controls are checked both sides. Pitch trim's down a half for 30.2 degrees. Flight directors. Alright, we got 2983, 131 blue, 135 magenta, climb nav blue, 5000 blue, and a 1 FD2. Checked. And the ECAM takeoff memo is takeoff no blue.
Boston ground, it's Southwest 4498, spot
And she's rolling tonight, this low weight. I should have loaded up the plane. So I found something out about the Phoenix today from Black Box.
22 right, taxi via Echo, hold short Bravo.
22 right via Echo, short Bravo, Southwest 4498. We're facing the wrong way unless you want me to do a 180 here on Echo, Southwest 4498.
So the
no
Phoenix,
problem. Runway 22 right,
the fly-by-wire
taxi
mod,
via
which
Echo
I have not tried
Kilo
yet, it's a
Bravo
Neo, it's
November,
CFM Neo, I have no interest,
cross runway
really.
15 right,
I hear
hold
it's a
short,
good
runway
one,
15
but
left.
so that DeBro and I were talking today about the takeoff pitch. You have to really hold the Phoenix in like more than the 5 seconds it should blend, right? So the Airbus right now we are in what's called, you might not be able to hear me, but we're in ground law, which is basically direct law. So when I move this joist, when I move the side stick, it's directly proportional to the elevator, right? So side stick this much, elevator that much. Side stick full, elevator full, right? So Microsoft Flight Simulator has a, you know, it's got a weird flight model. Everybody knows this. It's a video game so far. It's not fully there yet, right? So I had asked Black Box. DeBroen and I were kind of arguing about it. I was like, dude, I'm like, it makes a little sense. Like you're in direct law, but if you let go of the Phoenix stick, like the same spot you would with the FS Labs, your nose is going to come flying back down on you. So the fly-by-wire gets around the MSFS flight model by immediately putting your trim to point or to 8 up, 8 degrees up, which is like it's off scale. I can't even see it on the throttle, the throttle quadrant. So I guess Phoenix doesn't do this, and you really got to hold it for that 5 count.
Cross runway 15 left on November.
So
monitor Boston Tower 128.
Interesting, and of course I forgot my frickin' water. It's 11 o'clock at night, which is going to be a busy flight.
Thank you very much. Yep.
So yeah, it's an interesting situation. Black Box had said that the fly-by-wire mod throws the pitch trim to 8 to keep it feeling more realistic, and the Phoenix just will let your nose fall. I won't let it happen. I'll try not to let it happen. But the Phoenix also it like I find myself over rotating because I'm holding so much, and then when the trim does kick in, the auto trim does kick in, it's like, hey, how's your father? Let's see here now. 208, less than 210 for clean speed on this flight. Eesh. Only 131 passengers though. And Delta 1035, just checking, we're clear for 15 right, correct?
You're going to runway 22 right.
I said we're cleared across 15 right, sorry.
Oh, yes, you affirmative. You're across runway 15 right on November, hold short runway 15 left.
Thank you, sir. Clear left side.
Anytime. This is 4498.
That guy's
if you take it
really
around
high for
JetBlue
22 right.
Airbus 320
left.
on EXO, hold short of EXO, and I'll get it moving ASAP.
I can get around them, I just wasn't sure who had priority, Southwest 4498.
I don't know where that guy's going, but that's bad. Oh, I hate that the landing light on the way down. I gotta fix my landing lights. It's
Good
bad.
evening, Boston Ground. JetBlue 121 with you, holding just past 22 right.
I can't wait to fly
on
JetBlue
Echo.
again. I'm
Looking
gonna have to go back to the
Right,
FS
again.
Labs for a few. All right, we might as well do below the line now. Looks like we're gonna be number 2 or 3 for departure. So below the line, there's no changes to departure. SOC 6, it'll be left turn direct TJ. Takeoff briefing is completed. Anything before 100 knots will stop. Anything over 100 knots, we will continue. Actually, we're over. So anything before V1 tonight, we're pretty light. Anything
Aircraft ground is back. Looks like
before
I got disconnected
V1
real
we will
quickly
stop.
there. And a break, Delta 1035, cross runway
rather
15 left
consider,
on November, monitor
unless-
Boston Tower 128. Have a great one.
Cross 15 left on November, monitor tower 288, Delta 1035. See?
American 254 heavy, same
And we'll set 33 nothing. It does take the CFMs a little bit to get going from a roll. There I go, trying to taxi from the wing view again. Is that a helicopter over there? No, just somebody on fire. Is it a helicopter? Nope, they're sequencing them in. Yeah, you gotta hold the back pressure, VLK. Hey, VLK, can you see the pole I put up? I closed my Safari. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, the pole's still there. 100 to 175. There we go. Learn more. Oops. I learned this from Fly Guy today. I don't know if I close that window if it you know shits the bed for me. We are on 28.8. Yeah, indeed we are. And the packs are on. Cabin crews now advised. 3 ding. And the packs are on.
Delta 4720, wind 26 direct 10, runway 2 direct, clear for takeoff.
22 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 4720.
Delta 1035, Boston Tower, runway 22 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. 22 right, Delta 1035. See them all on final out there. Actually, that wasn't as bad as the other ones have been. That was a 739. Ooh, just took a few stutters there. I think it's the view changes that kill the frames. I always forget that this somehow starts on.
Delta 4720. Contact departure.
Okay, we'll do the side stick cam.
Delta 4720, thank you.
Scotty V, what's up, buddy? Welcome, welcome. Get your landing rates. Pull in. Alright, so side stick cam's on. I am putting the charts up over on the Phoenix board. He's off to TJ.
Delta 1035, wind 260 runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
22 right, clear takeoff, Delta 1035.
American 254
Okay, half
heavy,
down
Boston
stick.
Tower, runway 22 right, line up and wait.
50%, spooling it up.
Climb runway 22 right, American 254 heavy.
Stabilized. Man flex, 68 SRS, auto thrust blue. Get in there. There she goes. 80, thrust set. 86.7. It's 100. V1. Rotate, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000. Still have to hold it. I can still feel it wanting to dip. There we go. Auto trim's kicked in now. It's a left turn, immediately direct TJ. Get a nice view of the harbor there.
Delta 1035, contact departure.
Over departure, Delta 1035.
American 254 heavy, wind 260 runway 22 right, clear takeoff.
22 right, clear for takeoff. American 254 heavy.
Southwest 4498, Boston Tower.
It's at 5,000. So
Positive speed trend.
Check the chart, and then where it says top altitude 5,000, that's the piece of information that you want. So for next time when you're departing Boston, just make sure you program in 5,000
Thrust
for your
climb,
top
auto thrust.
altitude.
Roger that, we'll do. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Boston departure, good evening, Delta 1035. We are 2.8 for 5 on the socks.
Delta 1035, off for departure evening, radar contact, climb and maintain 1 to 4,000.
14,000 now, Delta 1035. Gonna go autopilot 1 so we can enjoy the views. AP1. S-speed, flaps up after takeoff check.
Turn right heading 190, descend and maintain 2,000.
Quincy, Timmy's house back there somewhere.
Descend maintain 2,000, I'll also descending 23.
Delta 4720, have a great flight. Contact Boston Center 134.7.
On to center, Boston Center for 134.7. Thank you very much. See you, Delta 4720. Bye-bye.
And you can see them coming in on the arrival now.
On the Roebuck free departure.
15, not 14. 14,000
Number
blue.
7, CC entry Boston Center, Christian Boston approach, altimeter 2984, expect factors ILS runway 22 left approach, verify you have information Alpha. I have information Alpha, and we're expecting runway ILS runway 22 left, approach to
Hull! So I used to hang out in Hull. When I used to hang out, my buddy lived right on the end of this. We used to walk across to this island right here. You got Hull, Hingham.
2 left approach, maintain 170 object rated over biz.
Some sort of photogrammetry error down there.
Descend maintain 220.
I'm gonna try to do a dawn patrol flight tomorrow morning down to West Palm.
Oscar 7823, cleared for the ILS
Particularly
runway
want to do
22 left
22.
approach.
Cleared ILS 22 left approach.
Traffic at our
United 114,
2
descend
o'clock,
maintain 3,000.
3,000 above.
Down to 3,000.
American 254 heavy, Boston departure, radar contact,
Look at that.
climb and maintain 1 to 4,000.
So I feel like some of it should be dimmer.
We're at 3,000. We're going up to 14,000. FedEx 254 heavy.
Delta 1035, have a great night, contact Boston Center 134.7.
Center now, 34.7. We'll see you. Thanks for the service. Delta 1035.
Bye. Oscar 7823,
9.4. Boston Center, good evening. It's Delta 1035, 9.7 for 14,000 on the socks.
Delta 1035 Boston, good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 220.
Climb, maintain flight level 220, Delta 1035. D, what's up, man? Also, like 1,000 foot a minute here is good, but look at the pitch. It just feels like it's low. Feels like it's low. How many hours now, bud?
Yes.
Yeah.
Boston Center American 254, 9,000 for 14,000.
Yes.
American 254 Boston, good evening. Climb and maintain final 400.
They say tower, welcome to
That's 400 American 254.
You want to
No,
take
what to
as
be,
fast
solid
as
uniform,
that's
wind.
okay. It's okay, kid.
2608, runway 23 for the line. 23 for the line, no 123 short.
I'm gonna have to. I might come back to Boston tonight. Do you have VLK? Do you have the Honeywell docks or the Towers docks? Nice. Okay, side stick cam's coming on. Ooh. Can't do that. Alright, I'm gonna pop into OBS for a second. I need to change a setting. Oh, can I edit this from here? Ah, look at that.
And Boston Center, Chowder 25 and Syracuse, requesting out for flight clearance to Boston. Filed. Good evening.
Chowder 25, Boston Center, welcome back. Cleared to the Boston Airport via the Syracuse 2 departure. Radar vector is Albany. Then as filed, maintain 4,000. Squawk 4722.
Squawking 4722, Chowder 25.
Chowder 25, read back correct. Advise with taxi runway 28.
Runway 28, Chowder 25.
Trash that for now.
American 1488, contact Boston approach 133.0. Have a good night. 133.0, American 1488, good luck. Aye.
Just checking. I got a new hotkey for the side stick cam, guys.
Boston traffic, Chowder 25, ready for taxi.
Let's enjoy the views. We're actually going to pull some weather in New York right now
Yankee
because we're less than 200 miles
Mike.
away.
Lima, cross 1833.
All right, JFK, ATIS, Bravo.
Motel Lima.
Oh, come on!
33, Chowder 25.
They switched to 2-2s.
Boston Center, 458, heavy ready, taxi 28. American 458, heavy, running 28, taxi via Sierra, Mike Alpha, cross 1833.
Oh, no, we're flying the RNAV. Standard coming up.
JetBlue 1121, climb and maintain flight level 340.
12:13. And what is it now? 2988.
Contact Boston approach 133.0. Good night.
Which is...
Last eight, number 123, Thai uniform. I heard the go around. Flighting 230, climb and maintain 3,000.
Oh, what the hell happened? Oh, that's why.
American 2551, descend via the Robux 3 arrival, runway 22 left, Boston altimeter 2984.
Descend via the Robux 3 and 22 left, firm.
2988 is...
American 2551, thanks. Keep your speed up for now, and then publish speeds at Robux.
Wait on.
Alright, keep my speed up and publish Mr. Robux for 2551.
American 7216, descend via the Robux 3 arrival, runway 22 left, Boston altimeter 2984.
And I know New York's doing their big event tonight, so... Delta Air, okay. I got you.
Boston Center, good evening. Southwest 4498.
No, these are all live human beings to me. Every last one of them is live human
climb and
being.
maintain flight level 340.
Oh, what do we got here?
340 Southwest 4498.
Southwest 1324, contact New York Center 132.17, 3217, good night.
3217, Southwest 1324.
Good
Center
there.
2631, looking taxi to the north ramp.
Okay, 681, welcome to 11 and taxis ramp via Bravo, cross 1818, good night.
So,
Crossing
reach our
118.
Delta 399, contact New York Center 132.17, good night.
New York Center 132.17, 300 heavy, thanks, sir, have a good night.
Number 123, Charlie Uniform, what would you like to do?
I would like to do the back course, 23 again, it was use your airline.
Okay, number 123, Charlie Uniform, so we're heading 360, vectors for the approach.
360.
Clear skies.
Back course 23.
do a flap full and the barrel. Actually, I actually have to pull this chart up off the interwebs.
Good evening. Someone else to try and check in at the same time. Try one more time.
Mr. Southwest 3879 with you, 370.
Southwest 3879 Boston. Hello, squawk 4726.
4726. What's 3879?
This was an original one, I think. These aren't here anymore, but oh, that's 13, right? But if you look close, that probably says JetBlue on the top of that. Oh, it should be a Jet chart, and it should say JetBlue.
Southwest 3879, radar contact 150 miles west of Ponce, maintain audible 370.
There was a video on it.
Southwest 3879, radar contact, maintain audible 370. Southwest 3879.
13 right.
Cool. Number 123, tell uniforms, we're heading 050.
I feel like
Chatter 25, wind 2504, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
Copy, wind clear for takeoff, runway 28, Chatter 25.
And let's see, number 98189 about.
Let's see.
Bedford, and we'd like to do wings ISR-11.
Damn it.
Number 98189 cleared for question.
I know I have it saved somewhere, but
cleared to the Plymouth Airport.
I just have to check the
radar
numbers.
direction is White Barra.
It's alright, we can do this.
Then
Do it this
filed.
way. We're flying that RNAV now. I mean, I'm set up for it. That's literally the only reason I decided to stream tonight was because of that.
After departure, squawk 4720.
Parts 3, cross Calvert at 12,250, I imagine, right?
Plymouth via radar vectors White Barra that I've filed. I'll maintain 3,000, 5,000 after departure. Squawk 47.
So I'll use these minimums, but 1260.
Number 98189, read back correct.
Nah, the JetBlue one's way lower than that.
Oh, right for taxi.
Timmy, type in the chat, buddy.
4722.
Yes, they're on the ground. They're looking at a radar screen. As a matter of fact,
Delta 5623,
this is the guy that I'm sending Timmy a screenshot of Sheed's stream right now.
Direct Roebuck to maintain 230, Delta 5623. American 2551, contact Boston approach 133.0, good night.
15340, American 2551, good night.
Our 123 tall uniform, Charles heading 040.
040,
Charles 25, radar contact, altitude.
3,900,
I gotta see if I can find the chart here.
Charles heading 190, climb.
1260, way too much. I want to put in.
Sorry, center, say again. 190 heading and
10,000.
Vertical revised, Calvert 250.
10,000, Chatter 25.
American 458 heavy, wind 2504, and 28 clear for takeoff.
Insert.
28 clear takeoff, 458.
Descent right by Parch, that's good.
Leaving my airspace, function closed, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good night.
Frequency change approved. Have a good night, Delta 452.
Like, why would they be landing the RNAV when they fly over Hub's house? I'm gonna check actual ATIS. Let's see if Kennedy's, if they're,
American
sometimes they do this for
143, contact New York
convenience.
Center, 132.17, good night.
No, they're still using RNAV Zulu in real world. 251 Zulu.
American 143, contact New York Center, 132.17.
4 right, 22 left, close. No, we're going. All right, and it'll be auto brake low. What's the prog say? 8.3. I gotta find this. 7.5. So we're already fucking 700 pounds over. 800 pounds over. Unless we burn a little bit more, which we might. So setting up for 1-3 left.
189 runway 23, taxi via Bravo Alpha, cross runway 14.
Bravo Alpha, cross 14 and Alpha.
Chowder 25, climb and maintain, final about 230.
Maintain, 230, Chowder 25.
529. That's it.
JetBlue 1121, leaving my airspace shortly. Washington's closed.
Thank you, sir.
Terminated. Frequency change approved. Good night. JetBlue 1121, leaving my airspace. Washington's closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Good night.
Just put this one in the memory bank here.
JetBlue 1121. See you. By American 450 heavy, radar contact, stay altitude.
2,000 for 4,000, American 450 heavy.
American 458 heavy, thank you. I see you turning, where are you going?
You said direct land?
No, Syracuse 2 departure, radar vector.
My bad.
Yeah, American 458, let's make it heading 190 and climb and maintain 10,000.
190 and say get on the heading.
That was heading 190 and 10,000.
190, 10,000, American 450 heavy, sorry about that.
All good, Delta 1035, cross Calverton at and maintain 12,000 and 250 knots.
Cross Calverton and at maintain 12,000, 250 knots for Delta 1035.
Thank you, and altimeter Kennedy 2980.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, number 123 Charlie uniform, surrounding 140.
So I'm told if I get a mechanical keyboard. Alright, chat, let's figure out why can't Timmy join the chat. Timmy says his YouTube. And a big shout out to VLK for hooking me up with publications, allegedly. I'm going to return the favor to you right now, bud.
Number 123 Charlie uniform, surrounding 200, join the back course.
200, join the back course, 123 Charlie.
American 458, turn left heading 130 and climb and maintain, found about 290.
Left to 130, 290, American 458.
Boston Center, Southwest 4498. Can we amend the cruise to flight level 360 if possible?
Southwest 4498, climb and
So
maintain,
we're over
level
Sandy
360.
Point, Block Island's down there.
Maintain 360, Southwest 4498.
See, I just, that sepia haze, I don't know if that's actually realistic.
Good night.
Approach 1330.
So top of descent in 20 miles,
Number
down to
123
12,000.
4 miles from ZB, maintain 2,000 until established on the back course. Clear localizer back course, 182.3 approach.
2,000 until established, clear the localizer back course.
8.3, so that's 1,000 pounds, so 132,000 pounds. So I'm going to say 132.5, because I imagine that's what we're going to land at.
Boston Center, Speaker 277 Heavy.
6,483 with low manual landing, max reverse, auto throttle on. What if we do idle reverse?
Speaker 277 Boston Center, hello, climb and maintain about 370.
It's not a whole lot. Look at reverse doesn't give you a whole lot. Auto brake, on the other hand, that'll stop
Number
you.
123 Charlie uniform, wind. Where did it go? Wind
Brake's
260.
good. All right, let's do the approach check.
23, clear land, number 123 Charlie uniform, second time, turn. Boston Center, good evening, American 115 Heavy, 98270.
It's gonna hand me the New York approach, I imagine, right?
Good evening, clear deck, Roebuck, descend and maintain, thought about 230.
Just want to check this.
Rollback, 8220, American 115.
I don't know if there's an event. Let's check. I'm gonna check Vatscope. If there's like an event going on and there's a shitload of traffic, I could see it, but there's not a shitload of traffic. 1121, who's going to West Palm right
Delta
now?
5623, descend via the roadblock 3 arrival, runway 22 left, Boston altimeter.
I'm gonna grab a water real quick because I got about 2 minutes to top of this.
Descend via the roadblock 3 and we'll expect 2 left, Delta 5623.
Look at that, I have one right here. I didn't even have time to smoke a cigarette on this flight.
And the November
62 knots to the face right now. Ground speeds
Over Nutter, a 189er, one
just about
arrival,
this.
and then I'll get
3
you going.
62, 8.3. That's holding pretty good. Get away from me with that toolbar nonsense. Gorgeous night
American
over this.
458, clear to pond set. American 458, clear to pond set.
Direct pond set, 458.
Southwest 3879, maintain Mach point 79er or greater for spacing.
79er or greater for spacing.
Alright, so we're gonna go into a managed. I'm gonna hold right to the decel point and go into a managed
August
descent.
1241, Boston Center, wind 35011 gusts 20, runway 24, clear for takeoff.
That's
24,
what is that, New
clear for takeoff,
Bedford?
Walker
I always
1241.
forget what airport that is. New Haven? Tweed New Haven, maybe? And the guy looks up here and he goes,
Beeper 277 Heavy. Our plane's not like following the autopilot correctly. It's
Oh.
not going to any of the waypoints.
oh,
Feathers are heading towards feathers.
oh, want to say something so bad.
Okay.
Fly your aeroplane.
Boston Perk.
Oh, look at that. You can see somebody going on the Roebuck right now. That's sick. We should do this in P3D. Oh, yeah. See, it sped us up. Here comes the dive. Manage descent. Thrust idle descent. 12,000 blue. Here she goes diving for it, so I'm going to slow her down. God damn, that's brutal. Watch this. Watch this pull out. What the fuck, Phoenix? Pardon my French, sorry. Come on. You can do better than that. Now, I'm told by a JetBlue pilot friend of mine that the flight directors can be that aggressive. However, but the autopilot doesn't usually get that aggressive to do it.
Delta 1035, contact New York approach 128.12. Have a good night.
2812 now. Good luck, Sheed. Maybe I'll see you on the way back out, man.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, what's that? Who's calling for taxi there?
Citrus 152.
Alright, Citrus 152,
What do they
runway
have here?
13. You can taxi by Bravo. Papa, hold short 4. You can follow the, give way to the A320 passing from your right to left.
Bravo Papa.
Okay, 18,000. Here we go. 2988. And
Next
1012.
103, the LaGuardia winds now 040 at 4, runway 4, clear to land.
New York approach. Good evening. It's Delta 1035 descending to Calvin 12,250 with Bravo.
Stand by 1, Max 103, runway 4, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 4.
Oh, got a good link. That's, I don't know what happened there.
Delta 1035, New York approach, you can expect vectors, the ILS runway 22 left approach, the Kennedy altimeter 2988.
Any chance for the RNAV 13?
Sure, I can give you the RNAV 13, you can expect that, cross Calverton at 12,000, and the Kennedy altimeter 2988.
2988. We have Bravo in Calvin 12,250. Nice. Good controller. Good controller.
Push back and start up.
Delta 2067,
Very excited.
cross runway 4 on top and continue taxi.
All right, so she's at the bottom of the bracket now, so she's dripping down. She should apply speed and trend. Ooh. Hello, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Open your weather API. Oh, maybe now the fuel will be more on point. Yeah, that I know VLK. Look at that too, man. It's a serviceable airplane. God damn.
Boeing 122, push and start is at your discretion, sir. Contact me short of
I just feel like they could
when ready for taxi.
take this haze, dome haze, down a little bit. Plus the fact that you wouldn't see these
you can turn left
here,
heading,
not at 14,000.
turn left heading 360 to center maintain.
You know, maybe up at, you know, flight level, in the flight levels, you'd see that nice and clear up there, but not here.
Turning left 360.
You know what the messed up thing is? The drag model, like,
Fly heading 360 to center maintain.
it should be
5,000.
difficult for me to hit 250 knots here.
Heading 360 to center maintain 5,000. And Walker 1142.
I need to get a mechanical
the gateway
keyboard.
Climb, the winds are calm, runway 22 right at Foxtrot, clear for
Oh
takeoff.
shit, gateway climb, huh?
Fly the gateway climb. 22 right at Foxtrot, ready to take off.
See, the thing of it is, Phoenix has no problem slowing down. It's an Airbus. Airbuses inherently have problems slowing down. This is a thing.
Okay, Delta 2067, runway 13, line up and wait traffic landing on the crossing runway.
It's got to get you back in the band. I understood it to it would target your triangle. So like we're going to be 250 here and we're in a descent, right? So if it gets to here, it should put you apply thrust and put you back to here. But I'm also told that it doesn't care unless it's latch mode, which is a new mode. I'm told it doesn't speed out star. I'm told it doesn't care where you are in the bracket as long as you're in the bracket. And that the new latch mode, I mean, it's an Airbus. Airbuses inherently, they do not like to go down and slow down, particularly the A330 and a loaded A320 or 21. 19.
Delta 1035, you can descend and maintain 900,000.
Done a 9,000 now for Delta 1035. So I'm going to do an open descent here, and we'll see how that works out. So that's 1, 2, 3. Thrust idle, open descent. We're at 250. Look, Phoenix came out to the market. They released a perfectly serviceable and fun to fly Airbus. But they got work to do. They've got serious work to do, and FS Labs will come along at some point. I've had discussions with people about paying more, paying less, but you get what you pay for. Have I got my 50 bucks out of this thing? Sure. Does my $1,500 FCU work? No. Although they're considering hardware support now, from what I'm told.
103, welcome to LaGuardia. You can vacate
so,
right when able.
You know, I think,
and then run in on Romeo, hold short.
You know, perfectly serviceable Airbus for having some fun. Long Island. Mikey the Foo from 282 lives down here.
Delta 2067, fly the 10-6 departure. The winds are 040 at 4, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Long Island, there's 10,000 feet, my favorite part of the flight. I'm going to go landing lights first. Buff your landing lights, Phoenix. Buff your landing lights.
And Walker 1142, New York departure.
That's way too dim. I mean, for an old plane, actually, that's pretty good.
Leaving 950.
I forget what view that is. I got to reset that sucker. And we'll go wing.
Walker 1142, climb and maintain 11,000.
Wing light.
Climb maintain 11,000.
Could be good, but they should blend. Like I should see the landing lights here still. Speed out start. So we're gonna come in a rover. He's gonna push us. He's gonna push us offshore a bit. Probably have us go like 240 out of rover. He'll give us. He'll say something like depart rover heading 240, maybe 250 maybe.
11,000.
Be okay. You know something else I noticed? Whoa! There goes the wind again. All of a sudden I'm doing 250 and I just gained 200 feet.
Delta 2067 New York departure, radar contact, say out.
Another thing I'd like to see Phoenix do, make this work. Make the volume knobs work. That's FS Labs is the only one that has this, and it is one of the best functions going, period, the end.
And MidX 103, you can cross runway 13 on Romeo. Taxi
Here at the
Romeo
end.
Golf Alpha, the gate of your choice, monitor this frequency.
So you get what you pay for.
Cross 13 on
The
Romeo,
extra 50
Romeo
bucks for the
Golf
FS
Alpha
Labs.
to the gate.
I know
Frequency minus 103.
the logic's going to be right.
Citrus
They'll make the
152,
fuel
runway
on point.
13 line up and wait, traffic crossing.
Yeah,
downfield.
8.2 now. We're losing fuel. So this is good. I'm using a minus VLK. I am using on this flight.
1035, plan to depart Rover intersection heading 250 vectors, the final approach course. After Rover, descend and maintain 7000.
Depart Rover heading 250 and descend and maintain 7,000 for vector to final. And if you need, we can hold short at 22 right. Heading 250 blue, heading select. We're gonna go vertical speed here. Use about 500. Interesting VLK. That so for those of you that aren't in the chat,
Say your call sign, please.
I'm actually going to try to put this on screen, whatever it says for Timmy there. Error. Channel creation form. So it's got to be Timmy's channel. I would delete your YouTube app, delete all data, and then reinstall it, and then sign back in. So VLK is in the chat with us. Good guy. Met him in the Phoenix Discord. He obviously likes. He's a big Airbus guy like myself. He and we're gonna activate approach phase now because we are in selected everything. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hold that.
Expect level 340, 10 minutes after departure. Departure this
I'm gonna hold that for now.
1044.
Is Kennedy Tower up? Kennedy Tower's not up, so this is the guy I'm talking to. Is that Joe? No.
Yeah, DC 5000. So next 340. Watch 1044 and
I see rich people. I believe that's Iceland.
Delta 2067 contact.
This is where I did my flying lessons for 20 hours. Ran out of money. I believe it is. Let's see.
2.175 for Delta 2067. And Walker 142 contact.
Yep, Iceland.
Center 132.175.
So I did some flying lessons there for about 20 hours. I landed a Alaris AL-12
Delta 6, turn left
on that runway behind a Southwest, I might add.
Descend and maintain 2000, heading 330, 310, 310. And Citrus 152, thanks for your patience. Fly the 10-6 departure. The winds are 040 for runway 13, clear for takeoff.
Flight 10-6 departure, 13, clear takeoff.
There's traffic coming out here. Yeah, Timmy, I think you gotta, after tonight, you'll delete your app, delete all data, because there's something in there that's blocking you, creating a channel for you. You might have to do like two-factor authentication or something. I'm just gonna come to your house and fix it, because I'm sick of you not being able to be in the chat. So VLK was saying that he's flying over China right now, and we had the same shift in winds at the same time. I don't know if the direction was, I presume, VLK, I presume that the direction of your winds was not the same as mine. That,
Delta 6, descend and maintain 2000.
It was relative to your area, like it didn't go to, what, 2865 at 16. Outstar.
Inbox 350, New York approach, hello, expect vectors for the Alice, runway 22 left approach, the Kennedy altimeter.
Could ask for the Parkway Visual, but I'm told that A320s never really did it. As Farmingdale.
Sorry, Boeing 122, runway 22 right, taxi by Charlie.
So we'll actually start seeing, you can see Kennedy now, field's in sight. So we'll start seeing them coming off 22 right.
New York departure, radar contact.
And if we get lucky, we might see them coming in. Actually, I'm going to take a screenshot here.
Citrus 152, climb and maintain 1000.
I maintain 1000, it's just something.
Now, I think that from here, I should not see... Did I save this one already? Yes. From here, I don't think I should see the blue of Kennedy yet. I don't know if that's realistic or not. I for damn sure should see the buildings in New York, though.
Clear to the Charlotte Airport 5 and Kennedy 5 departure.
I don't know how to get those bad boys to load in, but it's over there. I can see roughly where the Statue of Liberty should be.
Doesn't work for you there.
Check my LODs.
Research a flight plan for you. Got an incorrect flight plan. I need a few minutes here.
No problem.
So we're gonna go selected IAS. Now I'm gonna activate the approach phase. We're within 20 miles of the airport.
Boeing 122 on departure, fly runway heading. The winds are calm. Runway 22 right, clear for
Alright, activated and confirmed. Approach checklist in range.
22 right, maintain runway heading. Boeing 120.
Delta 6, you're 8 from Southwell. Turn left heading 250. Maintain 2000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS. 22 left approach. Maintain 2000 until established on the localizer.
So he's gonna sequence us here. We could land 3-1 right now.
52 contact New York Center 132.175.
32175, and shelter just on base 2.
New York approach, good evening, German cargo 350.
So look for planes landing there and taking off here.
German cargo 350, New York approach low. Expect vectors Dallas runway 22 left approach. The Kennedy altimeter 2990.
That might be a guy right there, actually.
ILS 22 left, German cargo 350. Attention aircraft on frequency. Kennedy is information. Charlie's current altimeter 2990. Charlie on board 2990, German cargo 350. At Delta 1035, begin reducing your airspeed no greater than 210.
Coming back to 210. We've got it set up from Cove Air, but we could take it from Assault, Zadood, wherever you want us to.
At Delta 1035, roger. You can expect direct assault in about 10 miles.
Roger that. We'll plan for Assault. Thanks.
Delta 1035, descend and maintain 5,000.
Down to 5,000 now for Delta 1035. So I'm going to do an open descent here.
Departure radar contact.
Thrust idle open descent. Now, see, it shouldn't descend me now until I was at that 210.
Boeing 122, turn left.
And we're going to go flap one.
Climb and maintain 6,000. Boeing 122, turn left, heading 130.
Traffic coming off 220. There he is. He's going to see this guy right here.
Turn left heading 130.
So he's coming 130, so he's coming right at us this way.
Departure, Endeavour 5103 is at LaGuardia with the weather IFR to Bangor.
And German cargo 350, heavy descent maintain 9,000.
One thing I really want is that remote McDo so I can put it on my iPad. Buy the PMDG. I am not going to give PMDG a dime. You want to see the PMDG? We will absolutely fly that Spider in P3D. I'll put P3D right back on. Actually, I'm due for a 7-3 flight.
35, direct assault when able, descend and maintain 3,000.
Direct assault when able and down to 3,000. Now Delta 1035. Alright, here we go. Direct assault. Insert. Speed out star nav. And I'm going to wait to turn the knob because it'll go into vertical speed. Once I get out, there we go. Now I can do 3,000. And I'm going to do a vertical speed on it.
Boeing 122, climb and maintain 12,000.
15 miles to assault, roughly. 16.4 it says. Now that, a beam JFK.
Delta 6, the winds are calm, runway 22 left, clear to land.
I don't want that. Oh, that's why. what's going on here? There we go, 15.3.
Clearance, state your call sign, please.
Endeavor 5103.
Endeavor 5103, you're cleared to Bangor via the...
Oh, what a view, huh?
Radar vectors merit that is filed, maintain 5,000. Expect full 37010.
I have not flown into Kennedy. I don't have any mods for it or anything.
013.
1013 in the box, Endeavor 5103.
Checking on the missed approach.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think Robert Randazzo has turned into a egotistical donkey. So it's 4,000 direct FADAR. Do I have the missed in here?
Boeing 122, you can contact New York Center 132.175.
122.175, good day, sir.
And German cargo 350 heavy, descend and maintain 7,000. 7,000, German cargo 350.
I could probably actually take it on the visual, Parkway Visual.
Sorry, was there anyone else calling for clearance?
But that's no fun.
American 1722, I've got your clearance advisory to copy.
We are ready, American 1722.
I'll go flap 2.
Delta 1035, you're 7 from assault, cross assault at 3000, cleared the RNAV 13 left approach.
Cross assault at 3000, cleared the RNAV RNP, runway 13 left approach, Delta 1035, Alpha Star. So after Zadud will start reducing. Scotty, you love it over there, bud. It's 3 degrees down, bubble.
Heading 310, descending 5,000, German cargo 350.
Maneuvering down low like this.
Alright, American 1722.
Alright, so we're going to arm the approach now.
Tennis 6 departure. Radar vectors to Biggie, Dennis filed, maintain 5,000.
Approach nav, final blue.
Expect level 300, 10 minutes after departure. Departure this frequency, squawk 1032.
We are clear to do Tennis 6 departure.
You can see some stuff taxiing down there. Just turned off his landing lights.
Departure 7,000
I hate how screenshots work in this fucking thing.
Push and start at your discretion. Expect 13 for departure. Call for taxi short of Alpha.
We will call for taxi short of Alpha.
Here comes all the autogen from New York. There it all comes in. Come on, baby, load on in. So we're at 180, so right before Zadoo is when we'll configure.
Boxer 661, runway 22 right. You can taxi left on Bravo, Echo, cross 1. Correction, hold
I feel like I need to get the New York lights because I feel like there's Newark. I feel like this should be a whole lot effing brighter. Like I've got real world pictures and P3D pictures that look more realistic than this. But I thought I had the lights in, to be honest with you.
Left on Bravo, hold short 13 right. That's left on Bravo, Echo, hold short 13
You
left.
know what we could do right here? Something cool.
Bravo, Echo, and hold short.
Canarsie's actually out of service, as far as I know.
350 heavy, you begin reducing your airspeed no greater than 210. Reducing speed no greater
It looks good in the haze, but it should be brighter. It should be a hell of a lot brighter than that. Approach nav, final blue. So I'm going to let it take us down to Worko, and I'll take over before Jebny.
Runway 22 left, clear to land.
And I don't see... So in P3D, we get the approach lighting for Druzicki and I assume FS Dream Team, but I should have lead-in lights right here.
Delta 1035, there's one arrival on the crossing runways at about 2 mile final, a heavy A340. The winds are calm, runway 13 left, clear to land.
Okay, clear to land. We'll be looking for the traffic. Actually, we have it in sight now. Delta 1035, we're clear to land, 13 left. So no lead-in lights. Final approach. So managing the speed. Gear down.
Heavy.
Flap 3, not messing around. Need to get that out there. Taxis and turns on. Landing checklist. It's 4,000 for the mist. Final approach.
Departure.
Hashtag hub view.
5103, spot 11 Alpha with the weather.
Endeavor 5103, runway 13, you can taxi Bravo, Papa, cross runway 4.
Bravo, Papa, cross 4 to 13, Endeavor 5103.
I know. I'm not supposed to be doing this. Is what happened to me last night, huh? Yeah, like downtown New York should be lit up a lot better than this. I might have to get a New York City light program. It shouldn't be that dark. Alright, let's do this. Landing checklist. The auto thrust is speed. The auto brake is low. Looking, landing traffic's landing. Oh wait, is that supposed to be the lead-in right there? Autopilot's away. There's the racetrack.
Enter cargo 350 heavy, turn left heading 280, descend maintain 2000. Heading 280, 2000, German cargo 350.
Yeah, I feel like New York should be a lot brighter than that, even at night.
We are exactly 210 knots, German cargo 350. Is it okay for you? German cargo 350, heavy speed, your discretion. Speed on discretion, German cargo 350, thank you. Delta 6, welcome to Kennedy. You can vacate right when able, hold short 22 right.
Follow the Parkway.
Delta 6, welcome
And there's
to
supposed
Kennedy.
to be lights on top of this building right here.
Hold short 22 right. Vacate when able, 22 right, hold short.
00, 11, and 15 is not good for us. There's the racetrack.
1,000.
Stabilized. Where are my lead-in lights? I gotta go on flightsim.to and see if they're here. It's rare to get this approach. So.
Heavy, you're 9.5 from south.
This will take us to 500 before it reverts.
2000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS 22 left approach. Cleared ILS 22 left approach. We'll maintain 2000 until established German cargo 350.
100 above.
Wow, that flight director flies this real nice. I actually stayed in this hotel. Continue.
661, hold short, runway 13 left for arriving traffic.
400.
It's a Marriott Residence Inn.
Holding short, 13 left.
300.
And Delta 6 heavy,
Side
you
stick
can
cam.
taxi Juliet, straight ahead to
200.
join Alpha, cross runway 22 right, monitor this frequency. Juliet,
100.
cross, descend 22 right or 04 left?
50. 40.
Oh, there's the same
30.
thing. You can just taxi straight ahead on Juliet,
10.
straight ahead to join Alpha to the gate of your choice, and you're cleared to cross the runway.
That's how it's done right there.
Juliet, join Alpha.
If that was over $1.25, I'll be very surprised.
New York Tower, good evening.
100.
Descending to flight level 10, required to approach.
Idle reverse, manual braking.
Yeah, United 1646, you're outside of my airspace. You can contact me about another 40 miles. Contact me just
Delta
about
Bravo.
20 miles prior to the Corey intersection.
Alright, sounds good. Thank you.
Delta 16 approach, you said I'm good to cross runway. Clear to cross. Delta 6, thank you. And blocks of 661, you can cross runway 13 left to continue taxi.
Okay, continue taxi via Echo to runway 22 right.
Delta 1035, you can taxi left on Alpha to the gate of your choice, monitor this frequency.
Left Alpha and around. Delta goes to 4, am I correct?
Yeah, mostly 4. Some of the internationals go to 2, your discretion.
Alright, thanks. 50 minutes and 11 seconds.
Endeavor 5103, ready to go runway 13.
Endeavor 5103, fly the 10 at 6 departure, winds 040 at 4, runway 13 clear for takeoff.
13 cleared, Endeavor 5103.
Did it again. Oh well. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I gotta see what I gotta. She used to go to the Pan Am one. So.
Going around, it was a little bit too high, 2000 at the point. German cargo 350, you can turn left heading 180, climb and maintain 3000. Climb and maintain 3000
That,
and heading 180.
I was real happy with that landing, real happy.
Confirm left 180 up to 3000.
Yeah, if that was over like a $175, I mean, I would say $175, 200, but certainly didn't feel like it. Like that was probably the best landing I've had in the Phoenix, to be honest. Let me find out what gate this sucker goes to. This is Delta 1035 to JFK. Let's see where he went.
German cargo 350, heavy radar contact loss, time now 04230.
I feel like I've been on Delta 1035 before in my life. No, you know what? When I was a kid, they never sent us a B-25. Where the hell is B-25 or C-62? How is that even possible? Ah. I think I understand now.
Box of 661.
So it's the other side of the international concourse.
Through this on departure,
25, it's actually on this side.
The winds are calm, runway 22
yeah, B
right,
concourse.
clear for takeoff.
B-25, alright. So we're going in, basically going in...
Clear for takeoff, runway 6 right.
JetBlue, yeah, we're going in like over there.
5103, New York departure, you are radar contact, the altitude landing.
I want 1 point.
So we want Hotel Bravo.
5,000 for Endeavor 53, 5103.
Is that Hotel Bravo? Golf.
Endeavor 5103, climb, maintain 1000.
Nope.
1000, Endeavor 56.
Hotel Bravo. Hotel Bravo. Oh, see, it reverted to vertical speed right at the end there. Did I link the barrel selectors? Hotel, and then we want Hotel Bravo. Oh, excuse me. No, Hotel Bravo. So we can take Hotel. Hotel. No, we want Hotel Bravo. This is a better one for us. Oops. It's because I always go to Terminal 5. What was I looking to do here? Oh, yes. Barrel selectors. Analog, DDMI, linked. Save. Still trying to figure out. Hey, VLK, if you're still here, bud. Yeah, it's B concourse of Terminal 4 actually.
Merit, when able, resume on navigation, climb, maintain 17,000.
Show you guys right here on the chart.
Merit up to 17,000, DAL1035, Vendor 5103.
No, didn't do that.
16 York approach.
We gotta take the next right here on Hotel Bravo, so this is what we're looking for.
Delta 6, go ahead. Delta 6, Spark, gate 34 signing off. Thank you for your service.
So if you check this out, right?
Fine, we'll see you.
Oops. So concourse B, and then 25 is all the way up in there, which is a good gate for me
And
because.
United 1646.
Did I just miss that? I did.
1042 ident.
Do I not have any jetways here?
Squawk 1042, United 1646.
I've never been to this airport. They did a really nice job on the outside sounds as well. So all the way up on the left. I remember Delta going here when I was a kid.
Heavy, New York, your radar contact, climb, maintain 1.
Get out of the way, car.
Well, maintain 1,000.
LX 661 Heavy, you can turn left heading 130.
Left 130 for left 661.
Alright, 25, so it's 25 Bravo, 25, 25A, so basically the second one in.
New York, good evening, Delta 2440 with the weather in LaGuardia, higher part above.
Yeah, we gotta go up, make the left, and yeah, we're going all the way in there. This is a pretty decent JFK. I haven't been over to Terminal 5 to dog it, but I'd say this is a pretty decent looking JFK for what it is,
Delta 2440,
for being free.
Just doing a shift change over here.
Probably needs some work.
Controller and, we'll get easier
Be nice if they could put JetBlue stuff on the jetways. I can't believe nobody's done Kennedy yet. I really can't. Right up to the tower to Kennedy Steve. Right up to Kennedy Steve land. Okay.
Endeavor 5103, contact Boston, center now 134.7, we'll see ya.
34.7, Endeavor.
So that do be it right there. It's 25B, 25, 25 Alpha. And then what would be cool too is FS2 crew for this bad boy. Theoretically, this is gate 25, theoretically speaking. That's 25 Bravo, 25's kind of in the middle, and this is 25 Alpha. So that's where we're going, a little bit to the right. Right about there, I'd say is good. Let's see, how am I on the line? Ah, look at that! It's almost like I know how to fly an Airbus or something. Oh, probably should have gone to the other line. What kind of Microsoft Flight Simulator bullshit is that? Look at that. I didn't even see that. That's sloppy. Sloppy work. Of course, it's the gate we went to, so. 58 minutes on the blocks. And we will go. Let's turn the light on. Let's go engine 2. Engine 1. Do I have a reverser unlocked over there? Looks like I have a reverser unlocked, but I don't. And we will go. Belts and beacons, deboard. Here comes the jetway with nowhere for them to go.
Approach your radar contact.
Look at that.
About,
every like.
Looks like 25 miles southwest of the Robbinsville VOR.
So sloppy.
The ILS-4 and the LaGuardia. The LaGuardia.
Look at the length of that thing too. How many tunnels is that? 4?
89er.
All right.
United 1646.
Let's get the ground power going. It shouldn't default to engine. Should default to door page. Crazy.
661.
Few bleeds
clear
coming.
direct, correction, clear direct wavy. Land direct wavy.
Just kill the ATC. Alright, beacon is off. Belts are off. We can go, actually we can go APU bleed off, APU off, and let's take a look at the landing rate. Let's see who had what in the poll. Let me save that one. I think I saved them all, did I? Oh, I didn't. I'm going to replace that one. All right. I like to chuck those in my what's it called? All right, company message, arrival message, blah blah blah. Oh, we probably had a ADC. Did we need an ADC? No, just the arrival message. All right, let's take a look. Let's see what we got. Oh, ground power. Did I go to ground power? I did. Okay. So we got to power down the APU for 3 minutes before we can do that. So let's look at Volanta first. Pretty standard routing. I was real happy with the RNAV there. Real happy with the RNAV. Let me come over here. Real happy with the way the aircraft flew the profile. She was nice and light. The little wind shift at the end kind of pissed me off, but we should be right on the money here. Oh yeah, look at that. Little before the 1,000-footers. 175. Perfecto. 132. I think our ref was 136. And then let's see the approach. Approach report's going to ding us because we weren't on a 3-degree glide slope the whole way down, but we had to be stable by 500. 21.6. Oh, yeah, because 529 you're here. So I did drift a little bit to the right. 968. A little bit right, a little bit low. So 500 foot would have been here. Drifting a little. Yeah, we did drift a little low. You know what's messed up is I'd like to see those. I'd like to see those. So look at that. It's one flare. I did one long flare pull, let it off, and then just a tiny pull. Completely different from the FS Labs where it's actually, you know, pumping. Bank 1 degree. Was it right or left? 1 degree to the right, I would assume. Looks good. Could have kept the track a little bit, but the wind 2 knots to 0 knots. I don't know. Excuses are like assholes. Everybody's got one, and so do I. But all in all, I was real happy with the approach. Real happy with the way the flight went. Nice vectoring. We had some ATC, and look at that. It's 12:30 at night. I am gonna take my ass to bed. So we gotta go. Cruise supply off. 8 ears is coming off. You can realign it in 3 seconds, apparently. Technically, the ground recorder is supposed to be on, recording everything I say. Strobes can come off. Navs can come off. No smoking can come off. Nice. Probably should turn the cargo heat up. And then we got a 3-minute timer. Actually, we can go batteries to off. And then we can go ground power to off. And that shuts her down. Unplug that and stick it away. And we will do another flight from New York. Look at that moon tonight. I hate the fisheye on this view. I really do. But halfway decent Kennedy, even if it's missing a jet bridge. From gate 25 at Kennedy. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Let's see who got the guesses right. What were the guesses? Bang on 175. Does it like reward somebody? 67% said 170, 175. 17% said, there we go. What's the results? There we go. All right, guys. A very good night to you. So 66% got it right. Well, actually, I guess the 2 answers were correct because it was smash on 175. All right. Guys, thanks for coming in tonight. Appreciate it. And we will see you very soon.